Okay, they're having little technical problems. Now we're standing by for the big situation here. Okay. It's only 2022. What do you expect here? You know what I'm saying?
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I guess this fellow is somebody important. Testing. Let's have somebody say something here. Okay, a little pause.
Hi.
Everyone.
All right. Well, welcome to the unincorporated area of Rowland Heights. So my name is Edith Gonzalez. I serve as Deputy Director of Operations for Supervisor Solis, who, as many of you know, LA County recently went through a redistricting process just in December of last year. And because of redistricting, Supervisor Solis now represents the unincorporated area of Rowland Heights. And so because of this reason, the supervisor thought it was incredibly important for the team to be out here to connect with you all, the community, talk about the resources that are available to you all, but also have an opportunity to connect with the staff that you'll be working with on a day-to-day basis. So today you'll meet a few members from our field team as well as our policy team, but we're out here to really, again, share that the supervisor is committed to representing this area. So if there's anything that you need, please feel free to reach out to our office. Also, just wanted to add that we have our supervisor's table right on this side. So we do have some flyers there with information from our office, along with our office number, some test kits and other resources for you all. So thank you so much for coming out this evening, joining us, and really getting to know us. So thank you. And with that, I'll pass it on to our Chief of Staff, Cindy Chen.
Hi, good evening. 大家好. My name is Cindy Chen. I'm the Chief of Staff to Supervisor Solis. 各位大家好，我是陈依婷，我本身住 Rowland Heights 已经有21年了。I'm going to try to rotate between Chinese and English. So my name again is Cindy Chen. I am the Chief of Staff to Supervisor Solis, and I am a Rowland Heights resident for 21 years. So
Yay!
And some of the issues have been brought to our attention. So I obviously welcome, all of you to become our residents. And as part of the resident of Rowland Heights, I'm quite concerned of some of the things that we are and have been seeing. So we're glad to see the sheriff deputies here and obviously all the county departments here to highlight a lot of resources that we're going to bring forth to this community. Just for some information about myself, I'm an attorney and I've been with the supervisor for 15 years now. 我跟苏丽斯女士已经有15年了。本身我是那个律师，然后我 practice the law 是 immigration, contract, as well as IP. So just want to let folks know that I've known this community for a long time. I've been with the supervisor again for 15 years. So any questions, any concerns, please let me know. As your direct governance, and obviously Roy's going to be the first one to tell you all these issues, right? Let us know. We're here today to ensure that you feel us, you see us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, 谢谢.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan Serrano, and I am the field deputy that helps oversee the Rowland Heights area. I'm more than happy to talk to all of you tonight and give you my card. I'm just an email away. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on now to my colleague, Martin, to tell us a little bit about himself.
Ryan, you're too humble. Ryan's actually the main contact for this area. So as a resident, if I see pothole need to be filled, guess who I call? Ryan, okay? And of course, Parks and our Department of Public Works here too, right? Go ahead.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Cindy. Hi, everybody. My name is Martin Reyes. I got the chance to meet a lot of you already. But for those that don't know me, I am the Transportation Deputy for Supervisor Solis. So anything related to walking, biking, driving, taking public transit, those policy issues come over to me. So I do a lot of work with Metro, do a lot of work with a lot of the agencies here. Public Works is probably the one that I work with the most. So if you all have any questions about what's happening in the roadway, traffic issues, bike lane issues, sidewalk issues, those would all be under my purview. I also work very closely with the San Gabriel Valley Council of Governments, who's also here tonight. They are the agency leading a couple of big projects in the area, including the Fullerton Grade Separation Project and the Fairway Grade Separation Project. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the Council of Governments or myself. I'm happy to address those issues for you. So overall, my goal for working for the supervisor is just to make our communities more walkable, more bikeable, more public transit friendly, and also make it easier for all of this to exist in the roadway along with cars. So if there's any opportunity to make our roadways safer and more efficient for all of you, everyone in Rowland Heights, I'm always happy to work with you and partner with you on it. So very nice to meet everybody. I'm going to pass it over to my colleague Guadalupe to introduce herself.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Guadalupe. I'm Planning Deputy for Supervisor Solis. So I tend to work with regional planning. They're here as well. Also DCBA, the Department of Consumer Business Affairs. I deal with planning, housing, and parks principally. And so, more than welcome, to hear any issues you may have. I deal with a lot of development. As you know, there's a tremendous need for housing overall. And so I deal with that on a daily basis, and also parks and open space. And we have representatives from the Department of Parks and Recreation. And so, as you know, there's various department projects, the Shawarm, and there's many projects that are very key. And open space is very key as well in our communities. They make our communities healthy. And so again, overall, looking forward to receiving any, questions from you. I already have a couple letters from some of you. And so again, we're more than welcome to continue the dialogue on any other issues. And I just wanted to pass it on to Jose Gardea, my colleague. Next. Thank you.
Thank you, Guadalupe. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
It's a great afternoon for a meeting, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. So I am a senior advisor to the supervisor. What I advise on is economic and workforce development issues. So what does that mean in a practical sense? So I spend a lot of my time doing two things. One is helping businesses in understanding where the resources and the services are. I don't need to tell you that over the last 2 or 3 years, we went through a pretty tough time. All of us did, right? From a public health point of view, but businesses also had a very hard time. So we're working very hard, and thankfully the supervisor is a very strong advocate for helping small businesses to recover from the pandemic. So I spend a lot of time working with businesses to understand what their capital needs are, where we can find some resources to help them so they can stay open, perhaps reopen, perhaps hire more people, as well as technical assistance like marketing and accounting. It's a big need for our businesses. So if any of you know of any businesses that need help, please feel free to reach out to me and to our office. The second thing I do quite often is work with organizations on issues of hiring, right? Because we have a great need for our young people especially to work and to find appropriate training to find employment. So again, the supervisor is one of the most amazing advocates when it comes to workforce development. You know this because she worked for President Barack Obama on the issue of workforce development. So she's brought that skill set and that passion here to Los Angeles County. So I'm very blessed to work with not only the supervisor, but with this amazing team behind us and some of us that are working out here. Please spend the time meeting with the departments. It's very important that you get to know those individuals because they work very hard as well. So thank you again for your time this afternoon, and I'm going to pass it on to one of the great team members of the supervisor, Esther.
Hey, go Esther! Yay, Esther!
Hi everyone, my name is Esther Lim. I'm Supervisor Solis' Justice Deputy. So I handle her public safety and justice matters. And just like how we see all of these departments, the supervisor, when it comes to public safety, it's a matter of utilizing our county department, sheriff's department, but also our community. So the supervisor actually funds a lot of community organizations who really know the residents, just like how we have Cindy and some other folks who lived here. They know every corner of the area. So it's really important, and this is what the supervisor stresses, that in order for our communities and our residents to feel safe, that this is a real collaboration and partnership between the county and our community. And so I just, I'm here to answer whatever questions that you might have. The supervisor puts forward millions of dollars to support our community-based organizations that work on, gang intervention and gang prevention, along with addressing community harm. In fact, we have from the Department of Public Health, the Office of Violence Prevention, that the supervisor funded so that we can bring trauma-informed strategies and initiatives to address community harm. And so, again, I'm here along with colleagues to answer whatever questions that you might have. I'm happy to discuss things, on a one-on-one basis. But thank you so much for showing up, and I want to say thank you to our departments who are also here, because we could not do this without the work of our county departments, our residents, and our community-based organizations. Thank you. I will now pass this over to.
Hi, good evening everyone. We thank you so much for joining us today, and especially our organizations, our departments here that we work very closely with. My name is Eva Theo Mays, and I'm one of the field deputies for the East San Gabriel Valley area. So pretty much our area now covers from Pomona all the way to Baldwin Park, and up from Azusa all the way to Rowland Heights. So that all belongs to our East San Gabriel Valley area. And again, I'm one of the I work with a lot of constituents, especially the Spanish-speaking constituents within the East San Gabriel Valley area. So I'm pretty much their caseworker, along with all of our other colleagues. Any cases that may come through the office will go to me and my colleague Maria over here manning the table. But we work diligently with all of our departments that are here, and many more that were not able to join us today. And we basically, our main thing is to try to voice your concerns, let the departments know, to try to bring a closure to whatever issue that you may have. So that's pretty much my role for the supervisor. And again, I've been with her for over 5 years, so we work very diligently with everyone. So thank you very much, and these are my colleagues. I leave it to Frank now.
Hey Frank, go Frank!
Hi everybody, my name is Frank. I am the supervisor's field deputy for the cities of Alhambra, Monterey Park, San Gabriel, and Rosemead, as well as the AAPI liaison. So, if you need someone who can speak Mandarin, I guess you just find me. And with that, I would like to briefly introduce myself in Mandarin as well. 大家好，我的名字是 Frank， 中文名字是陆方成。我是在上海出生，4岁来到美国的。我已经住在Alhambra20多年了。你如果需要一个能讲中文的人，就找我，我就会马上回答你。谢谢大家。
Okay.
So thank you very much once again for being out here with us this evening. So this is part of the team of the 1st District, not all of us. But as was mentioned, we all look forward to working with you and representing Rowland Heights. So with that, please join us. We'll be here until 7:30. So now that you know everybody's role, please feel free to reach out and connect with us. We'll be here until then.
Okay, folks, here we are at Carolyn Rosa's Park. It's not 6 o'clock yet. That's when the festivities are supposed to start. And who do we have here? We have the sheriff's van. And this is a park, so it looks like a lot of cars out here. Wonder what they're all about. And we're going in here. And it looks like that is not the access point. I see balloons back here. Yeah, here we go. Some more cars, so we'll pause it for a second. Okay, we're going to go up here to the entrance. And what do we see? Here is Supervisor Hilda Solis. Okay. Now, is all the food gone already?
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Well, it's too early to tell. I got to go check the food and all that.
Well, we haven't quite started. The event starts at 6, so just give us a
At
few more
6, so I
minutes.
can't sneak in and grab a few stuff and go, huh?
Well, I think we're just finishing setting up.
Okay, Edith, you know you're my favorite most person in the whole world. You know, and who's this? My second most? Is this Eva? Oh, and who's this?
Frank.
Frank. Oh, we call you Chico. Okay. Out here in the hood, we call you Chico. Okay, and the longer they come, the less attractive they are. You guys, a good lead here to get us in. You know what I'm saying? Okay, can I just go in and cruise around and see the stands? Do a little video here for? Yeah. Yeah.
Is this the Mr. Roy Humphreys in the flesh? How are you, sir?
No, it's a lie. It's a lie. Who's this guy trying to do the escape and evade there? And who is this? None other than, oh, hey, it says employee. This is employee.
Here to
it
serve,
says
sir.
so right here at our service. Okay, we're just cruising up because I put out to get 1,000 people here.
Oh, fantastic. I hope
And
they
so
listen.
I hope they did too, you know. Otherwise, my wife says, "What do you do this for? Nobody's listening to you." You know. Okay, look, go ahead and check it out. See the tour here, folks. And so you're out of the San Gabriel office there in Pomona.
Yes, the East San Gabriel Valley.
East San Gabriel.
So we've got our Public Works Department and our graffiti abatement here. We have our WeDex department, Union Station, which is our contractor to help with homeless services in the area. We'll also have LASA coming as well, but they're running a little late.
So homeless services, so I'll send my kids over here because it's about time they get the hell out of the house. You know what I'm saying here?
Then we also have Consumer Business Affairs. We have OIA and also tax assistance.
Yeah.
Regional planning.
Tax evasion, right? Did I hear that right?
No, sir. No, sir.
Tax evasion. Hey. All right.
We've got public health and our Office of Violence Prevention. Well, actually, tomorrow we'll be hosting a virtual listening session for our Puente and Pomona Valleys.
And Pomona Valleys.
Yes.
I know you guys sent out one thing that had several items on it. Is it on there?
It should be. You know what? I'll double check. If it wasn't on there, I'll send it over to you as well.
Okay, that's cool because we do what we can do.
Yeah.
Try to stimulate the mind. You know.
We also have the COG out here. I know you had some questions.
The COG. Do not get me going. Those guys. No, they're the greatest. You know, what would we do without them? Don't go there. You do not want to go there. Okay.
And then actually, let me grab you a bag. We have some goodies.
A goodie bag here. Okay.
So inside we've got hand sanitizing wipes.
Hand sanitizing wipes.
2 test kits with 4 total.
Test kits.
And some N95 masks.
Oh, man, it just doesn't get any better than that. Oh, okay, now it's all go out there.
And then you can also use that to fill up with any other goodies.
Oh, the goods. Hey, I want to thank you very much. I'll just do a little this, so we're going to put it up there, you know, and do what we can do. Okay, spread the gospel.
Spread the word.
That's it. Okay. Okay. Well, that was a very cordial beginning. And I will not take anything until, oh, Dunkin' Coffee. Sparing no cost here. Okay, check it all out. You better get here. Okay. And there they are. Okay. Of course, did you guys go to my YouTube site and see my latest on Parks and Rec?
I think I might know who you are.
No. I'm the shadow.
The shadow?
The shadow. If you go on my YouTube site, you'd know that. Okay, and Sean, what's Sean do? He's you're undercover guy.
I'm undercover today. Yes.
Okay, a good-looking crew here. We're going to try to get the people motivated. You like that word?
Okay.
Okay, so
We can find you by the shadow.
no, you just gotta type my name, Roy Humphreys. Don't tell anybody that's classified.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys, looking good. Okay, here we are, and guess who? We have the Malcolms here, and we have the people. We're getting them in here. Okay. Grab some free stuff, people. Okay. See, he took off his mask, so now I've got him. That is the infamous James Yang. In the flesh. And this is the other infamous David Koo of Rowland Heights. Yeah. Yeah, they do all kinds of neat things. Okay. All right. Okay, he's busy right now. Okay. Okay, here we're going to be going pretty soon. Here, you can see the people over there. The maddening crowd. We're not up to 1,000. Hey, look, the bags are going over there. You better come and get them while you can. Oh my God! Hey, I just talked to this guy.
Don't you think they look good, Teddy?
Hey.
I have never saw this table.
What are you doing here?
Very much. Very colorful.
So you close down shop? Where's the rest of the crew? They should be all of you're the Lone Ranger. Yeah.